Shopify Demo 2023 Shopify Store Setup Walkthrough. In this video, we're going to be discussing about Shopify, how you can use it, what it brings you, what features you can mess around with. Please do make sure to watch this video till the end. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now here we are, Shopify, the global commerce platform. Build your business with Shopify to sell online, offline, and everywhere in between. Now, you can basically build your business with Shopify to sell online, offline, and you can sell as many products as you want. You can drop ship, you can sell your own products and stuff like that. Discover why millions of entrepreneurs chose Shopify to build their business from Hello World to IPO. You can see that we have millions of merchants worldwide, 170 plus countries represented, 10% of total US e-commerce, 444 billion plus USD dollars with global economic activity and much more. And obviously, if you were to rotate this 3D world they have, you can see all the different companies they've worked with. So you have different companies, these are the companies that are made on Shopify basically. So the Mr. Beast company, it was made on Shopify. You have Jimmy Lion, Coton, Frank France, and you have many great companies. So yeah, if these have worked their way through to the top, you can too. And obviously you can see explore the world's largest commerce community, where you have creators, where you can turn followers into customers with commerce tools for creators. Then you have the developer tools, where you can build a future of commerce with Shopify's powerful API. Then you have the partners tool, where you can offer your expertise to Shopify merchants all over the world. You have your plus tool, where a commerce solution for growing digital brands. And then you have the enterprise tool, where you'll get the modern composable stack for enterprise retail. Then obviously you have your fast, reliable checkout, the best converting checkout on the planet. If you were to go down, you can see you also have your POS, the point of sale, flexible point of sale to power your retail store, a POS system that allows customers to shop their way from online to checkout line basically. Then obviously you have your from first touch to full funnel. You have your customer segments, which are a number of orders between 5 and 20. And then obviously you can reach new leads, find new shoppers with SEO, social media, and content marketing tools that help you reach customers where they are. You can engage with customers, build custom email campaigns, set automations to serve every segment, and connect with customers on the go with integrated messaging tools. And then obviously there's data you can build on. Take control of your customer data to build custom audiences, explore the custom insights that drive ongoing growth. And obviously there's streamlining your back office, where you can oversee your operations, manage inventory, track payments, and view real-time business insights, all in one place so you can focus on building your business. You can also fulfill every order, where you can get your products where they need to be with integrated inventory management, streamlined returns, and a dedicated shipping and fulfillment network. You can also manage your money where you make it, manage your business finances, all from one place with money management and flexible funding designed with entrepreneurs in mind. You can also see that you can meet the people who chose Shopify, like Mr. Beast and stuff like that. Now, obviously, these two men who had a coffee business, I'm pretty sure they said we went from burning beans in our garage to needing a 10,000 square foot facility to meet customer demands. How crazy is that? Then obviously you can also get the help, Shopify support. You have your help center, the community, you have online courses for Shopify, and much, much more. Now that we've discussed about, all those aspects, let's go ahead and discuss the solutions that Shopify brings you. First of all, obviously, there's the start solutions, where you can start your business, build your brand, create your website, online store editor. You have your customize your store feature, where you can get all the store themes. You can find business apps with the Shopify App Store, own your site domain with domains and hosting, and explore free business tools, basically which are tools to run your business. Then obviously there is the selling solution, where you can sell your products, sell online or in person, check out customers, where you can get world-class checkouts. You can sell online, where you can grow your business online. You can sell across channels for social and marketplaces. You can sell in person with the point of sale feature, sell globally with international sales, sell wholesale and direct business to business, and then obviously accept online payments, set up forms of payment. Then you have the market section where you can market your business, reach and retain customers, market across social media integrations, chat with customers where you can get the Shopify inbox. You have the nurture customers, the Shopify email feature, and then the know your audience, gain customer insights. Then obviously you have the manage solutions where you can manage your business, track sales orders and analytics, ship orders faster, Shopify shipping solution, manage your stock and orders, inventory and order management, where like you can outsource fulfillment and return, Shopify fulfillment network. And you also can get paid faster with Shopify Balance, secure business funding with Shopify Capital, and automate your business using Shopify Flow. Now that we've discussed the pricing, the solutions, let's go ahead and discuss the pricings, because obviously the pricings are one of the most main aspects when it comes to, your online store and commerce solutions. Now, once we are in the pricing section, you can obviously set up your store and pick a plan later. So like you get a free trial on Shopify which requires no credit card on an ulterior motive. So just try Shopify free for 3 days and no credit card required. So what we're going to do about that is basically you have 3 different discrete plans: the basic plan, the Shopify plan, and the advanced plan. So in the basic plan, everything you need to create your store, ship products, and process payments. In the Shopify plan, you can level up your business with professional reporting and more staff accounts. And in the advanced plan, you can get the best of Shopify with custom reporting and the lowest transaction fees. Now, you can also enjoy all these features on all the above plans. Like you have the online store where you can build your online store with Shopify's robust e-commerce platform, no coding required whatsoever. You have your sales channel where you can promote and sell your products on multiple sales channels, all from within Shopify. You have your point of sale where you have Shopify's all-in-one POS system, comes with the inventory tracking, staff management, and much more. You also have your 24/7 support where Shopify offers 24/7 email and English live chat support on all Shopify plans. You can go ahead and compare the features if you want to. This is totally upon you. But yeah. Now, again, the basic plan is just $19, the Shopify plan $49, and the advanced plan is $299. Right now, it's on a sale, so you can go and get it right now if you want to. And again, on the yearly plan, you can save like around, you could say 25% in general. So yeah, you could just mess around with it and see whatever works best for you. So now that we've discussed all of that, let's get into the main matter, which is the whole store interface. So for that, we're going to go and click on Start Free Trial. Now, once you click on Start Free Trial, here it says, let's get started. Which of these best describes you? Will help you get set up based on your business needs. So you could either say, I'm just starting, or I'm already selling online or in person. Now you could go with, any one of these. I'm going to go with, I'm just starting for now. You can also skip these steps, by the way. Like there's no obligation to fulfill these. But in my opinion, I say that you fill these because obviously according to the information you fill in later on, you're basically going to get the optimized store according to whatever you filled in. So here it says, where would you like to sell? Pick as many as you like. You can always change these later. We will make sure you're set up to sell in these places. So where would you like to sell? It could be an online store. You could sell on social media, in person, online marketplaces, existing website or blog, whatever you like. I'm going to go with an online store right now, okay? Then here it says, what do you plan to sell first? Pick what you want to start with. We will help you stock your store. Products I buy or make myself, you could do that. Digital products like music, digital art, or NFTs. Then you have your dropshipping products where you can get sourced and shipped by a third party. You have different services where you have, your coaching, housekeeping, and consulting. Then you have your print on demand products where you have my designs printed and shipped by a third party. Or you can just decide it later if you want to. I'm going to go with drop shipping and products I make myself for now and click on next. And here it says, do you have an online audience or following? If you're engaging with an audience on online platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Substack, Patreon, or elsewhere, we can set you up to sell them. I'm going to go ahead with no for now. So here it says, what would you like to name your store, basically? So I'm going to go with, let's make an electronics store. So John's Hefty Electronics. I'm going to go with that. You're going to see if it's available, and yes, it's available, and we're going to click on next. Where will your business located? Make sure to set in a good location where your business is going to be and click on next. Now, once you click on next, we're going to wait for it to log us in. And here we are. Create a Shopify ID. One last step before starting your free trial, basically. Now, you can either continue with a random email or continue with your Google. Now, what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be using a temporary mail to log me up and everything. But if you're doing this for the long run, basically, I want you to use a proper email. So here we are. They have given me the email. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my email over here. And then I'm going to set myself a strong, nice password. And as I said, if you're doing this for the long run, please do make sure to set up your very strong own email. Okay, don't use a temp mail like me. So once you've set up a strong password, you're going to click on create Shopify ID. Now from here on out, it takes you over here where it says building your store, and it obviously goes into the process of starting to build your store. So you're just going to wait for this to load you up. It's going to take like a few seconds. Now, while it's loading, what you can do is you can think on the fact what type of store you want, what type of products will you be putting up on your store, and more stuff like that. Because obviously all these things are extremely very important stuff that you want to think about. Now, obviously, once we're loaded over here, you can see all these different things. Okay. Now, in the bottom right, it says your trial just started. Your trial ends on March 4th. So obviously today is March 1st, and we get a 3-day trial from Shopify. Now, in this 3-day trial, they basically give you a 3-day trial so you can get a whole overview of how Shopify works. Now, if you don't like how it works, in the trial in those 3 days, if you don't like the workings of it and you find out that it's not for you, you can just click away. You can go to any other e-commerce platform, but in those 3 days, if you find that it does work for you, you can just get started straight away. Now, I'm going to be discussing all the things that you see going on in front of you. I know there's a lot that you can see in front of yourself, but don't worry. I'm going to be explaining it all in bulk, and I'm going to be explaining it all in deep information. So just please make sure to listen to all of it till the end. Now, first of all, obviously, this is your main Shopify dashboard. You could call it your homepage, your dashboard, whatever. But yeah, this is your main landing page. This is a page you come at when you sign in. Now, once you're here, obviously over here, it gives you a setup guide. It says use this personalized guide to get your store up and running. It gives you 5 steps: add your first product, find products to sell, add brand assets, add a custom domain, and customize your theme. Now, we're going to be discussing what all of those do, but first, let me tell you what all of these things are. Now, for obviously in the top bar, the header you see, this is a search bar. I'm going to tell you what it does shortly. This is the setup guide. Obviously, you can come back here to finish your setup. This is in the top right. You have your account where you can manage your accounts. You can manage the stores you have. By the way, you can have more than one store on one email. You can take up to, I think, 12 stores on a single email, which is pretty cool. So you can change the stores over here. You can get the help center, community forums, and everything like that. But yeah, that's all there is. In the search bar, what you can do is you can search for different sales channel and applications. And I'm going to get into what those things are. Now, this is basically your home. Not a lot going on here. Now, if you were to go in orders in the left-hand side ribbon over here, we can see your orders will show here. To get orders and accept payments from customers, you need to select a plan. You'll only be charged for your plan after your free trial ends. So basically, if I were to explain what's going on over here, basically, once you have a page for yourself and you put up products and you start gaining customers and stuff, what's going to happen is obviously they're going to order your products. They're going to order what they see on your page, basically. Obviously, that's how things work. So what's going to happen is that the orders that they place are going to be shown over here. And obviously what you're going to do is you're going to obviously mess around with those orders accordingly on the page. Now, you could either, send those orders to draft if you want to. That's totally upon you. Send it to drafts. You can send it to abandoned checkouts. If you don't know what abandoned checkouts are basically a person that had a whole cart and everything, and he or she went to a proper checkout section, but then they abandon it midway. So yeah, that's what you basically do on abandoned checkouts. Then obviously there's the product section where you are, obviously this goes without saying. Over here, you're going to tell them what kind of products you are going to be selling on your store. This pretty much goes without saying, and it's pretty like, yeah, pretty basic stuff. And to add products, again, we're going to add a product really shortly. It's going to be pretty easy, so just keep on watching. Then obviously you have your collections. Here are going to be the collection of different products that you have on your page. And for that, all you're going to do is you're going to go and create collections and create like multiple collections if you want to. Then you have your inventory where you can keep track of your inventory, where you enable inventory tracking on your products. You can view and adjust their inventory counts here basically. Then you have your transfers where you can manage your incoming inventory. You can track and receive incoming inventory from your suppliers and business locations. And then obviously finally you have gift cards. You can start selling gift cards. What gift cards are is basically, it goes without saying, these are discount cards that you give to your customers to like make them more engaging, make more profit and stuff like that. And obviously here is customers, everything customer related in one place. Manage customer details, see customers order history, and group customers info segments. So like all the, you could say, statistics and analytics regarding customers are going to be displayed here in this tab of your Shopify. Then obviously there's the content section. Here you can create your first meta object definition. Meta objects are a powerful way to add custom multi-field objects to your store. Use them to display unique information like cart upsells, size guides, or product highlights. Then there comes the file section. You can upload and manage your files. Files can be images, videos, documents, and more. So yeah, you can just upload files pretty easily. And obviously, as I said, there's the analytics section you have. In the analytics section, you can see all the analysis of your whole Shopify store. You can see your total sales, how many sessions over time you have, your returning customer rate, your conversion rate for the money, your or average order value, your total orders, and all the different analytics that you need. And you can also like turn on auto refresh. Basically, it refreshes every you could say minute. Every minute it refreshes, and it's like pretty good feature. And here's the report section. In the report section, obviously, what you can do is you're going to gain a deeper understanding of your customers with cohort analysis. Now, the report includes sales, average order value, and additional details about your cohorts, including top products purchased, marketing channels, and sales channel. You also have a live view when it comes to the analytics, okay, where you can get a live view for visitors right now, and you can get a view of where the visitors are from the world. So visitors right now, total sales that are going on, total sessions that have been opened for your website, and total orders that have been made right now. And you can also get the customer behaviors on like the active cards they have, the checkout place, and the purchase place. So yeah, this is also a pretty amazing feature that Shopify brings you. Now, this is the marketing section. Like once you have created your page, you have created your store, added your products and everything. Now, what will you do now? One of the most important things are gonna come here. You are going to do your marketing. Now, in your marketing, basically, you have your online store sessions, online store conversion rate, average order value, total sales, sales attributed to marketing, orders attributed to marketing, and much more. You also have your top channel performance, you have your different ads and everything, and much more. So basically, you create different campaigns to market your store or market your products. Then obviously, again, you manage your campaigns from here. And then obviously there's automations. Automations are basically you can automate your marketing, sending customers the right messages at the right time automatically. You can also watch this video as a tutorial to help you and get what marketing automations actually do. And then obviously this is the discount place where you can manage different discounts and promotions for, your products and stuff like that. Now, obviously this is the sales channel, and in the sales channel, this is obviously where you're going to be more often, the online store section, because this is the place where you edit your online store. You're going to mess around with its themes. You get tons and tons. I think you have above 100,000 templates to work around with, 100,000 themes that you can add to your Shopify store basically. Then obviously you have your blog posts. Now in the blog posts, basically you're gonna get the option to write a whole blog post. Obviously, this goes without saying. Then you get the pages section, and here's the pages section. Now in the pages section, you obviously again get all the pages that are available in your Shopify store. And obviously, to mess around with those pages, all you're gonna do is it depends what do you want to do. If you want to add page, just go on the top right and click on add page, and that will just automatically add a page for you. Or like what you can do is you can just go on a page that you want to delete, click on view page, and just delete it. And to delete it, all you're going to do is you're going to come down here, click on delete page, and that's it. Now, this is the navigation center. Now, in the navigation tab, what's going to happen is obviously you're going to navigate different pages. Like, let's say there's the header, and in the header, you have menu items. You have navigations. Basically, let me give you an example of Nike's website, okay? So here is Nike's website. Let me show you what navigations are. So these are navigations that you see. So basically, if you click on men's tab, look at this. You will be navigated to the men's page on the Nike store. So yeah, that's the whole navigation thing. And it's pretty useful, like to get your user from one place to another pretty quickly, pretty easily. So I do recommend you messing around with navigations as well. Then obviously there's preferences, your store preferences, where you have your title and meta description. You can have social sharing images, Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, customer privacy, password protection, spam protection, and much more. And then finally, out of all those things comes your point of sales in the sales channel. Now, in your point of sale, basically, you're obviously going to mess around with your POS. And POS obviously is a feature that came when Store 2.0 was created. And here you can see, tell us about your retail business to get started. Where do you want to sell in person? Select any that might interest you. It's okay if you change your mind later. So let's say you want to sell at markets and you want to sell in your own store, okay? And we're going to click on next. Which POS system do you use? You could go with any of these. In my opinion, WooCommerce would be best, but you can go with Square, Clover, Lightspeed if you want to. I'm going to go with WooCommerce for now, or you can just go with any other. And in the other, you have all of these. But yeah, WooCommerce in my opinion, or you can say I'm not selling in person yet. Once you do that, you're going to click on submit. Once you do that, here you are, free trial of POS Pro. So what this is going to do is it's going to give you a point of sale free trial, and yeah, it's going to teach you how to mess around with point of sales, how to work with point of sales, and you know, how to make profit, how to make money with the point of sales feature. Now, once we have, you know, discussed all that, what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the steps that Shopify has given us to obviously complete and fully set up our store. So here we are, and we're going to go ahead and add our first product now. So here it says, write a description, add photos, and set pricing for the products you plan to sell. So first of all, let's go ahead and add ourselves a product. So obviously we're an electronics company, so we're going to add ourselves, let's say we're going to add a laptop, okay? It's an Asus gaming laptop, okay? Let's add an Asus gaming laptop. Now, let's give it a nice, make sure like descriptions are the key to everything, because like if the description for your product is not good, trust me, no one is going to buy it. So to get a good description, you could use like softwares like ChatGPT or something like that. Ask ChatGPT to write you a very descriptive description. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to like write gibberish right now just to like give you an idea what things actually work like, how things are actually going to look for you. So I'm going to write gibberish, then you're going to add media files, like media files related to your product, like if, you know, pasting photos of your laptop. So what you can do if you want high quality photos, you can just go on Pexel where you can get the free you can get royalty free photos. All you're going to do is, let's say I want a laptop photo, okay? It won't get into like if you write Asus laptop photos or something like that, then I don't think you're going to get the laptop photos. Like, okay, I guess in some cases you can, but obviously you're not going to add these photos. You're going to add like a photo which looks like a proper branded photo. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with whatever seems best. Okay, yeah. This photo, okay, let's say I'm going to go ahead with this one. Okay, I'm going to download this. Now, once it's downloaded, there we go. What you're going to do is you're going to click on add files. You're going to go in your downloads, and there we go. I'm going to drop it. Now, obviously, make sure the size is correct. But once the size is correct, all you're going to do is you're going to add your pricings. So obviously pricings are key. Like, make sure your price isn't, because if you're starting your store, make sure your price isn't too high, and also make sure it isn't too low, because if it's too high, obviously the person will think, nah, this just doesn't seem, right. This doesn't seem in the right price for me. But if you keep it too low, then the person will probably think that they're being scammed or something, because obviously, like, if a product is really good, a price too low for it would be like too good to be true, So go with a decent price, okay? And, put in a compare price as well. This is like, the price that is beside it to, like, okay, this was the price before, but this is the price now. So this is like a price, and this could be the discount price, stuff like that. You can like choose to charge tax or not charge tax. That's totally upon you. Cost per item, if there's like multiple items, you can change the cost per item if you want to. You can also track quantity of the product, shop your location and everything. And obviously in the shipping section, you can tell, like, one of the most important things is that you need to tell the weight of the product. So, okay, let's say I'm going to go with its weight. I'm going to write 3.4 kgs. And this product ships internationally. You could like choose that as well. You could choose the country, region, or origin, stuff like that. I'm going to keep it disabled for now. But yeah, you get what I mean. You can also add variants to the, to your product if you want to. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on save. And once you've clicked on save, there you go. You have your product fully set it up. Now, obviously, you're wondering, where did this go? Like, why can't I see it and stuff like that? Don't worry. It's all going to be seen in due time. Don't worry. Just keep on watching. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back on home. Here it says find products to sell. Have your dropshipping or print on demand products shipped directly from the supplier to your customer and only pay for what you sell. Now, I'm going to get to that in a second. You're probably wondering what dropshipping is. Don't worry, I'm going to get to that. What we're going to do in the meanwhile is we're going to discuss brand assets. So start strengthening your presence wherever you sell by adding a logo and other brand assets. So I'm going to add that. Now, for that, what's going to happen is basically I'm going to make a brand of myself. I'm going to add a logo. I'm going to, tell people what I really stand for, what I really am, and stuff like that. And to like make a logo for yourself, what's going to happen is you can use stuff like Canva, or you can use Photoshop, Illustrator, whatever you want. But in my opinion, Canva would work best, because Canva is obviously, first of all, it's a totally free software. And it works amazingly. It has the best features. It allows you to create anything that you want. So in my opinion, I would always use Canva. So you can use anything you want to, but as I said, I would always use Canva. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to upload like a normal logo. I'm going to go with this. Okay, once that is done, I'm going to choose it. I'm going to click on done. This is just a random logo. It doesn't really mean anything, but you get the point. And I'm also going to add another logo. There we go. And I'm going to choose that. There we go. Click on that. Click on done. And yeah, that's my default logo. This is my square logo. And as you can see, people are going to see my default logo up there, my square logo over here. And then obviously you're going to add different colors to your page. What you can do is like you can also choose the preview. Like, let's say you want a favicon preview, you want a circle preview. In my opinion, what will work best for me is just like a square. A square would look more professional, so I would just keep a square. Now, once you've done that, you can also change the color of your brands, the brand color that appears on your store, social media, and more. So I'm gonna add it's like an electricity company, so it has a dark blue vibe to it, you could say. And the contrasting color, I'm going to keep the contrasting color a bit this. So yeah, that looks nice. Add a secondary color. I'm going to again add a greenish shade, you could say, a light greenish shade. There we go. And yeah, that looks pretty decent. I like how that looks. And then you can also add more cover images. So I'm going to add this as my cover, or you know what? No, let's add a different cover image. You could just go ahead. I just chose this random picture that I downloaded previously, and I'm just going to add this as my cover image basically. So there we go. click on done, and there you are. You have it as your cover image. You can choose to like make it 3:1 or 16:9, depending on whatever aspect ratio you want. Like in retrospect, best would be 3:1. It would like just look best. You can also add different slogans if you want to, brand statement or tagline, often used along with your logo. Totally upon you. I wouldn't personally add a slogan, doesn't really make sense to me, but you could add it if you want to, totally upon you. Now once I've done that, I'm going to click on save, and there you go. I have just added brand assets. Pretty easy stuff. Now, you can also add a custom domain for yourself, but do know this, like to add a custom domain, you're going to need an upgraded plan. If you don't have an upgraded plan, you will not get a custom domain. So yeah, do make sure to have an upgraded plan with, at least a basic plan, not the free plan. So once you're on the basic plan, you're going to easily be able to add a custom domain for yourself. And it's pretty like basic stuff. Then obviously there's the customize theme section. Okay. In the customize theme section, we're going to just go here. And here what's going to happen is you're going to get the choice, as I told you, to choose a template or a theme for your page. Now, this is a great place to be because obviously in this place, you're going to choose all the themes that you can for your page. So what I'm going to do is to like customize your theme, you can either edit it by code if you want to, or you can just click on like customize and go right ahead. Or you can just choose a brand new template from like the Shopify theme store. You can get like 100,000 plus templates to work around with. So trust me, you are not short of stuff. So for now, I'm just going to go on customize and show you what things really are. And now that you've come here, look at this. This is beautiful. It works amazingly. It's your basic drag and drop editor that you can use to edit your stuff. So basically all you need to do is, let's say what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a section. Okay, random section. It's called custom liquid. I'm just going to add it right there. And in the custom liquid section, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add different snippets or liquid codes to basically, you could say have a better look. And you can also add padding to like give it more space and stuff like that. And like for now, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. There we go. Don't really need that for now. Now over here, you have your image banner and stuff, and like you can add different images. So let's say, again, go on your first image. I'm going to add this image that I downloaded previously. And look at that. How cool does that look? That looks much better in retrospect. Again, I think I removed the image. Okay, there you go. Add the image. Click on select. And there you go. The image has been added. What you can do is you can also change the image later. You can also add a secondary image if you want to. So, an image right beside it. But I'm not going to add it. Like the solo image looks much better in my opinion. You can also change the image overlay opacity basically. Like, look at that. Basically, image overlay is like, this shade that comes over it. I prefer keep it at like 60 or 50. That will just look much better. You can also choose the alignment of the text. So it could be top center, middle left. In my opinion, just keep it middle center. Much better. Looks that way. And then you have your desktop content alignment. You have your color scheme with your backgrounds and everything. And yeah, that's how you mess around with your images. Then you obviously have the image banner. Now to mess around with the text, just go here on heading where it says heading and just, write something like best store you will find. And then obviously you can like change the font and everything. So don't worry, you have all those features on your hand. Then you can also like mess around with the heading size and everything. You can make it small, medium, large and everything. It's pretty basic stuff. Then you have your different buttons where you have your shop all button. If you click on it, you're going to be redirected to this page. And remember when I said that like you're probably wondering where's the product that we just added? Look at this. It's right here. And this is the compare price that we added. And if we go ahead and click on it, let me show you the whole description and everything. And look at that. There's this description. There's the money. There's the product price and everything. And yeah, that is how you're going to basically customize your store and everything. So right now I'm just going to leave page. And yeah, as I said, you can also like customize it using code. And in my opinion, like if you are good at coding, like the whole HTML and CSS thing, if you are good at that, I recommend that you use it because the amount of things that you can make using code is just amazing. Like the infinite possibilities that you have is like beyond imagination. Now, once we have done that, obviously what we're going to do now is we're going to discuss more about the products and stuff. So again, as I told you, I just showed you how to add a product. Now let's discuss, like, let's say you don't have a product for yourself and you don't want to add it. Now let's discuss about the dropshipping aspect. You can also dropship your products. So what dropshipping does is basically you're going to get products from some, you could say, exterior store or some other store like, Amazon, eBay, maybe CJ Dropshipping. CJ Dropshipping is like one of the most famous stores and it was made for dropshipping. So you could use that, or you could use Deezer's, Printify, and stuff like that. So you're going to use those to import products into your Shopify space. And then obviously you're going to use those products to, sell on your store. Now, a chunk of the money that the other people are going to get for those products, you're going to get it too. So you're basically just going to make profit. And it's pretty good and pretty easy money just by sitting at your home. Like, you're not even selling anything off yourself. You're literally selling things that other people sell. So it's a pretty good way to, get money. Now, lastly, I'm going to go ahead and discuss all the settings that come with the Shopify interface. Now in the settings, obviously you first of all have your store details that you can change, in which you have your store name, your phone number, your contact email, your sender's email. Then you have your billing informations like business address, store currency, time zone, and units of measurement and everything. You can like mess around with these just to, change your main profile. And it's a pretty good way to tell people who you are and what you are. Now, you also have the plan section. And in the plan section, obviously, you can get all of the plans that you have. It's going to tell you what plan you're currently working on right now. And you can also upgrade the plan if you want to. Then there is the billing method. Now, the billing method is basically the bills that they're going to send you. Like, obviously, if you're on a trial, if you're on the basic plan, the upgraded plan, they're going to send you a bill. Now, you could either add your credit card or bank where they're going to send your bill, or if both those things are not working, they're going to ask you for your address, your billing address, like a place where they can send a check or a bill for you to fulfill, obviously. So yeah, that's what the billing is. And obviously you can also change the billing currency. And they say currently you don't have any bill. Basically, you're on a trial, so you don't have any bill. Upcoming bill is $0, as you can see. So yeah, you can get all the billing information from this section. Then obviously you have users and permission. Basically, permissions are manage what users can see or do in your store. Now, this is one of those features that basically it's mainly for privacy reasons. Users can see what's going on in your store. If you don't want them to see some certain things, you can just disable it. So this is one of those privacy features that you can mess around with. Then this is one of the most important aspects of the Shopify settings, and this is the payment section. And in the payment section, basically, you're going to choose a payment provider. Now, a payment provider is basically a provider that enables you to accept payment methods at a rate set by the third party. An additional fee will apply to the new orders once you select a plan. So basically, in easier words, what's going on here is that obviously once you set up a store, you're going to start asking people for money and gaining money off of it. So what's going to happen is you're going to need a payment provider that's going to provide you a gateway for that money. So you're going to go here, you're going to go with a provider that's available in your country, and 2Checkout is obviously a gateway that's available in every country, which offers a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, you have JCB, you have Diners Club, and more. And all you're going to do is you're going to integrate your Shopify and your credit card with the payment provider you have, and it's going to offer you a gateway, and it's totally free and secure. So please do it today. Then there is checkout and accounts, where you have customers self-serve returns. Customers can now submit return requests from their accounts without having to email or call you. It streamlines your returns process and saves you time. Then you also have the checkout section, where customer contact method. Select what contact method customers use to check out. Customers will receive order and shipping notifications configured in notification settings, phone number or email, basically. And you also have customer informations, you can ask their full name or stuff. You can ask their company name, address line, stuff like that. This section is basically the requirements you want from your customers, basically. Then obviously you have your shipping and delivery section. Again, a very important place to, check the settings in, because here is where you like choose where you ship and how much you charge for shipping at checkout. So you have, all the rates. You can choose the rates, the custom shipping rates, processing time, local deliveries that you have, local pickups. You have delivery customization, saved packages, packing, slip templates. You can enable third-party calculated rates at checkout, and you also have custom order fulfillments basically. Then obviously come the taxes and duties. Manage sales tax collection. If you haven't already, create a shopping zone in the region you're liable in. Then find the region in this list and select it to manage its tax settings. If you're unsure about where you're liable, check it with a tax professional. And obviously you have all these different duties and stuff like that you can mess around with. Pretty easy and basic stuff to, just work around with. Now, once you have obviously seen that, worked around with that, here are your shop locations. Okay, now this is obviously the setting where you can set location for your shop. Pretty basic stuff. Here's your gift card section where you can, create a gift card for discount rates. Your market section where you can do your marketing. Your apps and sales channel where you can obviously check your sales channels and stuff like that. Your domain section where you can buy a new domain or set a custom domain. Customer events, pretty like basic stuff. You have, again, the branding that we just set it up, pretty easy stuff. You have your notifications tab where you can like mess around with the notifications that people are going to get for order confirmation maybe, or shipping or stuff like that. You have custom data that you can add. These are files that you can, add to your Shopify, store, and then the languages that your store is going to be in. But yeah, that's basically a whole demo of Shopify and a whole full-fledged tutorial on how you can use and work with Shopify. Now, if you found that video helpful, please drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know down in the comments below, and I will make more for you in the future. But yeah, until then, I hope you all keep having a great and incredible day. Yeah, that was all from me, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.